We are back with another TBR jar prompt video. I have not filmed one of these in what feels like a while. I don't really remember what month it was. I don't really have any reading plans for July except for at the end of the month, which I will talk about in a second. Other than that, I wanted to pull some prompts just so I can get an idea of what I could possibly read throughout the month. Before we go into picking prompts, I do want to do a reread, which I have been planning for a very long time. I don't really have any new releases that I want to read. I feel like I'm kind of in the mood for anything right now, so this is hopefully going to be a good prompt video. We're hopefully going to get a good lineup, but I do want to do a reread of the Mortal Instruments series. I read this book or the series back in high school. It's been a very long time, but this is like my all-time favorite series. I loved this so much when I read it, and I just cannot wait to feel like I'm back home, you know? I do want to start this towards the end of July though, so that's why I need some books for the beginning of the month. We'll see how it goes. I'm very excited, but I just want to let you guys know that this is what I will be reading in July. Now, we're going to move into the prompts. I'm going to pick 5 or 6 of these. I don't really know how many I want to pick. We'll see how I'm feeling by 5, and then maybe we'll do an extra one. So, first prompt, we have a book that won an award. I feel like I get this one often. I'm about to just look at the covers and pick one that has an award on the cover, which I honestly don't know. Oh! Okay, I know what we're doing. Also, the last video I did a book haul. This cart is full. It has not been this full in a long time. I do have books on the back now. So this is also why I want to do a TBR video. I have too many options. I want to narrow it down with prompts. But I'm going to go for, if you watch my book haul, I did not know how to pronounce this word. I think it's obelisk, I don't know. The Obelisk Gate by N.K. Jemisin. This is the second book in the Broken Earth trilogy. I just read the 5th season, which is the first book, and it was so interesting. So I'm very curious to see how the rest of the series goes. The first book left you with a ton of questions, so I need to go into the second one pretty fast and finish off this trilogy before I forget a lot of information, because you're gonna need that going into the second and third book, because there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. But this trilogy is basically about the end of the world, and our main character is a wife, but her husband murdered her son, or murdered their son, and then also kidnapped their daughter. So she is trying to figure out where they are. There's magic involved. There's a fantasy novel. A lot of people in this world have magic to where they can use their magic to cause earthquakes and cause force with natural elements. So it's very interesting, but we're gonna add this for won an award. It won the Hugo Award. All of these 3 books in this trilogy actually won this award. Second prompt, we're gonna go with this one right here. A book that has flowers on the cover. This is perfect for summer, I feel like. Does Wild Side have flowers? No. It has nature, but not flowers. I really want to read Wild Side though, so hopefully that will fit a prompt. Okay, here's the thing also, I don't really want to start more series, but I feel like I'm gonna have to. We have This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi. This has roses on the cover. You guys can see that. We also have Daughter of the Moon Goddess. This is, I believe, just a duology. Maybe I'll do this. I'm feeling this one more than This Woven Kingdom. I feel like these 2 are the only ones. I'm gonna go with Daughter of the Moon Goddess though, because it is only a duology. Sorry, my voice is like really raspy right now. I'm getting over being sick. I feel like it's just heading out. Come back to me. I might lose my voice by the end of this video. I don't really know what this is about. I'm just gonna read like the first blurb from here. It says, a captivating and romantic debut fantasy inspired by the legend of the Chinese moon goddess, in which a young woman's quest to free her mother pits her against the most powerful immortal in the realm. We're going with this. It has flowers on the cover. Do I know what those flowers are? Absolutely not. I am not educated in the flower world. If you know what those are, let me know. There's also, it's a really beautiful cover. I love this cover. That is gonna be book 2. Prompt 3 has an ugly cover. Okay, what do I think has an ugly cover? Okay, don't hate me, but like, these are better than the original covers of this series. Also, I feel like this is an ugly cover. 1, because it's the shiny cover. 2, because it has a little, you know, non-removable sticker, and it's cartoon. I just don't like the greens. Okay, yeah, this is, ugly in my opinion. Not saying it's still like a bad cover, you know, it's not like, it doesn't make me want to throw up or anything, but I'm just not feeling the colors, the vibe, the cartoon, the glossiness. So I think we're gonna go with this, because honestly, like everything else, I'm pretty okay with. And I also really want just a rom-com for July. This is The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. This is a football romance, as we can assume. I've read her Rome, Kentucky series, the 3 books that have been out right now, and I really enjoyed them. I think her other books are liked a lot less than that series, but I still want to read them and just see how it is, because I do like her romances, so I'm hoping that I can find more books by her that are romances, because I'm picky with my romance, you guys know that, but I definitely want to try out her other books. We're gonna have The Cheat Sheet for an ugly cover. That's gonna be book number 3. Prompt number 4. A free pick. Perfect. Love that. Okay. Okay, a free pick does make it a lot harder, actually. First thoughts, though, is book 5 in the Zodiac Academy series, just because I have been reading one of these books a month. June though, I wasn't able to get to it because I did so many themed reading vlogs. So I didn't really have any free time to completely mood read. But then I'm also thinking A Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim. I just got this book. I pre-ordered it. It came out June 3rd, but I pre-ordered it. It was like a special thing. I have it. My name's in there. She signed it. I love it so much. But I'm also like, I don't know. Do I want to read this yet? I feel like I just need to look at it for a little bit. It's so beautiful. But I don't know if I feel ready for this. So maybe not. Okay. I'm really not feeling anything else. I'm really feeling book 5. This is Cursed Fates. This font is like 10 times smaller than it normally is. What in the world? You're joking. Thank God it's on Kindle Unlimited. Do you see this? I'm still adding it though. We're gonna do it. This is what, pick number 4? Wish me luck. Prompt number 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Prompt number 5. This is a mystery / thriller. Oh, you know what we can do for a mystery / thriller? I think I only have one option, actually. Yes. All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the 3rd book in the Natural series. This whole series is about a lot of kids working for the FBI. It's a very popular series. I'm sure you've heard a lot about it, so I don't want to go too much into it. These kids have their natural talents and they really help out with the FBI. So they're working on a lot of cases. I've liked these books so far. I think book 3 and 4 is going to be books that I like the most in this series for some reason. I just have that feeling. I'm not like crazy connected to it, but it is a fun series and I love young adult mystery thrillers for some reason. They're just so easy to read, they're interesting, they're fast paced, and I do need to get through some of the series that I'm in the middle of, so this is perfect. We're gonna add this for pick number 5. And then we might as well do another one because why not? Prompt number 6, let's see what we get. This one right here, it better be a good one. Author shares my initials. This literally, like, my initials start with a J and my last name starts with an S. So I think I got this prompt like sometime last year and I had to go with J. Kristoff, which K is his last name, but that was the only J I had. We have Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I could go with book 4, but I don't feel like doing that. I really want to go with J. Kristoff, maybe, I think. Oh, I also have John Gwynne if we're going with just a J. This is a book that I want to read in 2025. I'm pushing that book off so much, it's actually crazy. Okay, yeah, we only have one option really, I think. And I'm fine with this because I really need to finish this trilogy. I had planned to finish this trilogy by the end of 2024. It is now July of 2025 and I'm still reading it. So we have the very last book, Dark Dawn by J. Kristoff. This is a book about Mia and she is an assassin. She went to this school to train to be an assassin or to like compete in this competition to become an assassin. She's trying to get revenge on the people in power. They did wrong to her father and her family. She's got rage. She's got female rage and we love her. And there's also magic elements to this. She's got a little cat sidekick who is kind of not really a cat, but if you read this, you'll find out. It's just such an interesting trilogy. And this one, we're getting a lot of information on her magic, which we haven't for a while because she doesn't really know either. So we're gonna find out together and I'm so excited. I think this is gonna be the best book in this trilogy. And book 2 ended in a way that I was so shocked and I'm excited to see what's in this one. I will read this. I will read this. If I don't, someone's gotta like come beat me up or something because it's been too long. We gotta finish out this trilogy. That's gonna be the last pick. Now I gotta clean up my mess here because I just chucked prompts all over the floor. But let's do a very quick recap. I have... Okay, for a second I thought I was counting 7 and I was like, I'm not that crazy. We're starting the Mortal Instruments rereads. I don't know how many books I want to get to. I want to at least read City of Bones though, and I'm so excited. I think this is an unpopular opinion, but I love reading fantasy in the summer. I know a lot of people wait till the fall and winter, but I think it's just because my experience with reading, I find a lot of my favorite fantasy series in the summertime, and this was one of them. I'm pretty sure I started this in the summer. So summer is just like connected to fantasy for me. If you guys want to see a reading vlog, I can do like a reading vlog for the first 3 of Mortal Instruments, a reading vlog for the Infernal Devices because I've never read that and I'm so excited to see how I feel about it. And then we can do another one for the last 3 of the Mortal Instruments. If you have any other ideas, let me know. I'm up for it. But now going into the rest of the month, book 2 of the Broken Earth trilogy, we have a book that won an award. And then we had a cover with flowers. This is Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which is book 1 in the Celestial Kingdom duology. And then we have an ugly cover, so sorry, but we have the cheat sheet by Sarah Adams. Our free pick, which I'm going to do book 5 of Zodiac Academy. This series is so unhinged. I just am having a good time while I'm reading it, so very excited for that. And then we have a mystery thriller, which is All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And lastly, we have Dark Dawn by J. Kristoff. That is my July TBR. Thank you guys for watching. If you've read any of these books, let me know what you thought about them. Let me know which one I should prioritize just in case I don't get to all of them. And then as always, comment a book that you guys want to read in July. I love to know what people are reading. I love to know what you are planning for your reading month. I will see you guys in my next video, whatever that may be. I hope you have a great day or great night wherever you are. Happy summer. Go enjoy the sunshine, and I will see you later. Bye.